and welcome to episode 6 of Cosmic Key Codes. I hope everyone is doing amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in. So let's close our eyes and take a deep breath in, holding it at the top and releasing it. Maybe shaking our body, maybe feeling into how we're feeling today. Taking another deep breath in, expanding our heart centers and releasing. In one last deep breath in, holding it at the top and releasing it, grounding into the earth, anchoring in to Mama Gaia Pachamama, coming into full awareness, full embodiment of our human avatar. Noticing above our crowns the infinite source of abundance. This sun that extends always up and down and through. This unconditional love and becoming a pillar of light. Feeling this light from source come through our bodies and into the earth through the portals of our feet. We have arrived. Opening up your eyes and coming back to the space. How are you doing, Kat?
That was beautiful. So beautiful. I felt the light. I felt grounded. Connected back in. Beautiful. How are you doing?
I am doing amazing. I have had such a beautiful couple of days. There has been this shift in my inner world where I have really merged with my higher self, which is this lioness from Lyra, a Shiva.
Love it. Tell me more.
In this process of learning who I am, I've just been slowly merging with her and then fully merged with her. And it's this awareness of what my essence is, my frequency. And I just feel her. I feel my tail. Funnily enough, it starts to wag. And that's what kind of like brings me back to like, that's right. I am Maria. I am in this human body. I'm living this human experience, but I am so far beyond just a human soul. I am very old and ancient and here to awaken this remembrance. I remember and I transmit that just through my presence. What about you? I know you're also a fellow Lyran sister. How does she show
Yeah.
up for you?
Oh, she's beautiful. Whenever I need to embody the frequencies of the Lyran coding in this now moment, I can at any point embody her. And she holds this beautiful presence of strength and courage and assertion and ancient wisdom. She is strong and powerful, yet she is so compassionate, and she has this beautiful, loving energy of love and unity. There's this ancient wisdom that I can tap into, and the remembrance of the Lyran energies and walking on the Lyran constellation. It is magical, absolutely magical. And it's beautiful to tap into these frequencies in this now moment. Do you want to share any remembrance around time in Lyra?
I would like to start in the void.
Yeah.
Or there was anything, for those that do not know, there was a space of infinite potentiality, and it was these waters of potential. And then Source, the All, said, It took its first breath and it was. And with that first breath, it then created the whole universe and the multiverses as we know it. And what I remember is that it was a lot of light. There was darkness first, and then there was a lot of light. And then the light started breaking down into dimensions. And then those dimensions started going from very high, completely just frequencies to starting to materialize and going down and down and down. So the angelic realm was one of the first realms that was created in this moment of expansion of the universe. And then the angelic realm went down into being a more of a physical realm, and that's where we first came to be. We first landed. I remember landing on grass. It was this beautiful place because Source wanted to experience this descension process of just creating everything, creating the high and then the lows. And then that's the first place that we incarnated into from the angelic realms into something physical and embodied. What about you, Kat?
Yeah, so I saw all of that. So the angelic frequency that you were describing for me is the Anuhazi coding. So the Anuhazi are Lyran Sirian angelic beings, light beings, and for me, they take this angelic form. And the angelic realm that you were describing is the Anuhazi frequency that was brought to the physical to incarnate as the Lyran beings.
And that's why something that's been coming up a lot is ancestry, ancestry. So
Mm,
even though not everyone might feel like they are a lion or lioness, so not everyone really identifies with being from Lyra. Nevertheless, they are our elders and our ancestors. So everyone is
mm,
connected through
mm.
that beautiful lineage of the
Yeah. And there were many different beings on Lyra. There were the felines, the lions, there were the avians, so the birds like creatures. When I remember my time, we lived many, many, many incarnations, very long lifetimes. The frequency was resonating so high, beautiful, beautiful frequency of peace and harmony and flow with the land, with the tribes, with the jungle, with the trees, living in peace and harmony until the destruction point.
right that some people remember. Some people might remember the Dracos or they for me it was like that. I started to remember first the descension points, right? Like I started to, because those were so traumatic. Once you start to harmonize that, once you start to just to observe it with the higher lens of, oh, we went through this, because that is simply what Source does. It breaks down into little pieces and all these fractals to experience itself. So once you do a lot of healing and honoring of what we have gone through, you can start to see these different temples and go into the lighter aspects, or at least I have started going into the lighter aspects. I remember going recently to a temple where it was all made of crystal, and I just sat there as my lioness self. It's just high dimensions of just love and harmony. And it was just this beautiful remembrance of being in these crystal temples.
Yeah, I have similar remembrance on Lyra around the Stargate portal of yeah, being there with soul family and being one of the keepers, the gatekeepers of this Stargate portal. Also, when I tap into any of my core wounding, the root cause always goes back a lot of the time to the very, very first point of separation, to Lyra, that destruction point. So when I'm connecting with my human and I'm still sitting in some of these energies that are coming up, quite often goes back to that destruction point, because that was the first time we felt that separation. We felt that pain, the dissolving of our soul family before our eyes, which was, yeah, difficult, challenging to witness and acknowledge. However, as you were saying, once we can come into that 0 point, once we can move into the transcendence and look down, it just is. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no good, there's no bad. It was an event that occurred, and we can neutralize and harmonize the field and come into that, yeah, balance and harmony to be in this moment and be okay with what happened.
Yeah, and one of the pieces of information that I gained recently was because I always saw Lyra as the top of the top, right? Like this was right after coming down from the angelic realm. So we were so powerful, instant manifestation, all of this. And then this bad thing happened with the Dracos that they came. And what I realized is that we were just so heart centered. We were just
Yes.
so hard
Yeah.
that now what we're learning as we evolved in these eons and eons is that we're living, or we're going to live in this mind heart center, like this balance between the masculine and the feminine, between the polarities.
Yeah, the growth, the step in evolution, and where we are now.
Yeah, I like what you said about the Syrians. How are they related to Lyra? And maybe like, is that where we went afterwards? Because I feel so connected as well to the Syrians.
Yeah, good question. So I don't have the answer to that. For me, in my soul remembrance journey after the destruction of Lyra, I feel that I went to the Pleiades. However, I also do have a Sirian connection. That would be a beautiful piece that we could journey together in maybe a next podcast to see what happens around, yeah, opening up the soul remembrance of where the Sirian fits into this puzzle, because it's beautiful to start unlocking these pieces to see where they all fit in so that the logical brain and the human can make sense of it.
I feel that Gaia herself really sees like the Syrians as some sort of like elder planet.
So the connection I have journeyed around Sirian frequencies around journeying through the temples in ancient Egypt, and the Sirius, the star constellation, the Sirius star, the brightest star in the sky, is aligned with the pyramids. So when I've journeyed through the temples, a lot of the energy in the stargate of the pyramids connects to the Sirian portal.
I see, by the way, you have like I think it's a moon or something, but it just looks like a lion's snout.
They're all my beautiful sister's art. She's amazing, misprint.
I focus on you, but in the back it just looks like a lion. So maybe we can stay coming back
Um,
to the lion energy, that frequency. That's actually what I've been seeing a lot. Like it's that snout, but now seeing
mhm.
it physical, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like they're very present right now. So it's really beautiful. The lioness within me is just like very, just very here. And
Yeah, yeah. And the energy of the Lioness is hear me roar. My throat is open and activated. I'm standing strong in my core and my solar plexus. I am here in my codes and my frequency, and this is me. Hear me roar and stand, and oh, it's just beautiful. Like, oh, it's primal.
very primal, absolutely. Just wanting to be heard, and
Yeah.
with our elders, our earthly elders, I also feel like the elders of the cosmos are standing up. So I would love to maybe guide us both together,
Mm,
sort of activation, some Lyran activation. And like I said,
yeah.
don't fully identify with Lyra, they are our cosmic ancestors and our cosmic elders who love us so much, and we can see what comes through.
Yeah, beautiful. Let's do it.
Well, how about you start us off, Kat?
Okay. Taking a nice deep breath. Connecting with the heart. And we're going to drop this energy into the solar plexus to connect with our core. Seeing a beautiful light in the solar plexus, a golden yellow, pure source light from within. And we're going to start to grow this. We're going to expand it. Slowly expanding this light from the center of your being, and it will slowly grow and allow it to engulf your whole physical being. And with the breath, slowly expanding it out into the auric field, making it more expansive, brighter, feeling this energy grow stronger and stronger from your core, pushing it out now, so expansive. Until you are fully engulfed and surrounded, pushing it out even further. As we ask for codes to stand in the remembrance of your power, of who you are. As in this activation today, calling in the highest benevolence for clarity, as we ask for any dormant Lyran DNA codes to slowly start to unlock as we stand in our power. Feeling this beautiful golden frequency around you as we start to remember, unlocking codes of remembrance. And feeling it, feeling the frequency, feeling the shift in frequency as we stand in this auric field. Doshomo shatayana o koyanai.
Yando ka ushu akaraya sanna sai. Oro ushu kutu anda sata taya laishi ia kara oso nuasai. Activating that dormant DNA, tuasa katushu uku arasanaya lasata, with any star rays that you identify with, any tuanda sakoa tatarushu akata planet that you might call home. Tia karushu uku anasataya rusu atananai, within your human vessel, honoring your DNA and your human ancestry as well. They all carry the codes of the Lyran elders. Feeling the roar of the ancestors, waking up within you, waking up your soul mission, gently unfolding your soul essence. May it be revealed to you. May you know who you are.
As the crown starts to open and activate, as we slowly float back, asking the conscious mind to step to the side, as we ask for the soul remembrance pieces to start unlock, as we slowly float through the time-space continuum back, Diashano o Koyanai, to our time on Lyra, Niashato Koyana Ishanai Diashai, and simply noticing what comes up as we call in the energy of the signature of this higher frequency to activate the codes of remembrance. As you allow your own remembrance pieces to flow back, it is time to unlock the sacred codes, the ancient mystical light, as we restore the ancient wisdom and knowledge to humanity. Allowing the codes to sink in. As you find your own truth. Asking to activate the third eye, turn up the psychic abilities, source receptors, to allow these codes to flow in. As we feel the frequency, as we hold.
Hua tahia kodoshu andasai. See yourself in Lyra. Kuatara andasatoa kaisa. Around a fire, tuakaishitia kotonduasatai. See your family there. Tuakia rasi andasatai. See yourself and the different versions of you. Kuanda sataya laishiatan. Honoring all those who have walked before you. Kushu undua tataisiata, and honoring yourself for bringing forth these codes. Kuataya rahisia nandatai, awakening within you. Tuanda sataya laishihitiato suata.
Beautiful. And noticing what you look like, what you feel like, noticing any archetype that you may embody. There is a beautiful frequency of connection, of family, of royalty, of tribe, of unity, of peace here. And resonating with mother, grandmother, priestess, high priestess, queen, nashana, dokoyana, itianai, bosho koyanai, no bosho kokosho diakianete, dashana, and feeling the connection of your tribe, your soul family, your children, your ancestors around this fire as we gather all here in connection, in harmony. Dosho kiana atiana, noticing your feet, noticing the earth, noticing if you have a tail. No shokoyana I, domdo shokoyana ashatai, diana ohkoshoko iana. Even noticing your energy, the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. Doesha iano o doshokoi, damdasha diana o koyanai. Feeling the frequency, feeling the strength, the power, the love, the compassion, the protection, the guardians, dosho koyanai, the ancient wisdom that you hold. As we ask to slowly unlock this, as you remember, dasha no no shokoyanai shati shati.
It has been prophesied that humanity will awaken that which has been hidden. A return to the heart. A return to the heart can sometimes be painful. As you sift through the memories, the loss, the disconnection, all of it being witnessed, alchemized, and eventually transmuted. Witness the pain that you hold within your heart in order to witness the polarity of it. Witness the love and the connection and the frequency of all these beautiful beings that have never left your side. You have never been alone. We are always here for you. Kuanaya sa otuata. And so it is.
Beautiful. And feeling the alchemized energy of forgiveness, compassion, acceptance as we move into the 0 point in this now moment. Shatayanai Ryoko Shotoi Dam Shata Kianate. Asking for these codes, these remembrance frequencies to Nyashatayano Okoyanai Dashana Iti Ashatai to recalibrate Nashokor in the human vessel as we start to flow these codes into this now moment in our now incarnation. Doshokoyanai, retrieving the codes, reclaiming the codes. Dashatiyono Okoyanai, as we allow our Lyran selves to merge. Shotoshokoyanai, purified. Nyashatai Nyo Okoyanai, with our human vessel as we go through the upgrade. No shokoyana dia shoto, the recalibration, the rewiring. No shokoyana ishati yati, as we start to hold more light, hold this frequency, as we accept these codes. Dio shokoyana akianai, feeling these codes. Diana shapiano, of ancient knowledge and wisdom, of strength and courage and power. Doyana Shaktiana, we are the guardians, we are the protectors. No Shokoyana I, we are strong and fierce and compassionate. Dio Shokoyan, empathetic. We carry the signatures of love. No Shokoyana Ashati Boto, and unity and peace and harmony. Feeling these codes. No Shokoyanai. Dance and weave, Diashayanai, Dondoshokoyanai, as you hold this frequency, choosing what to embody in this now moment. And you can choose this, you can be this, you can embody this now. Doyashayana Okoya, this is you, you are this. Nashati, Noshotoi, Ayanai.
Taking a deep breath in. Feeling this energy within your body, and with your awareness, asking for gentle and easeful integration of this beautiful frequency. Oso watanda tayaroso utuakataya sa tuanduku atanda sata. Feeling it in your body and starting to send it down, down, down through your spine, tuayakusua, through your heart, through your solar plexus, tiako tuanda, honoring the sacred sacral, and down through your root chakra. Kuanda sataya rosuata. Feel this energy coming down through your tailbone, down through your legs, your knees, your feet, and opening up these portals through your feet. Anchoring this energy down into Gaia as she happily receives these codes, these memories, these activations for herself as well. For when you do this work in your human body, you are also helping the planet. Tuaya kosu tuata, recalibrating, tuanda satatai, harmonizing, tuasia tata, and grounding in this beautiful human body, in this human experience.
And as we anchor this in, the vessel, the body feels these codes as the throat starts to activate, as we stand in our power. And we can tap into this frequency. We can be this frequency. We can call in this frequency at any time to let out an almighty roar. At any time we need, we can stand in our strength, in our human experience, in our power, in this now moment, and remember who we are right now. anchor it, feel it, be it. Oh, and so it is.
So it is. Closing down this beautiful portal of remembrance, integrating it into our bodies, into our memories, and into each one of our cells. They know and they vibrate to this high frequency, and you can come to this space at any time. It is always accessible to you. And so it is, Kat. This was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is already done. Dashati, Dashati.
Thank you so much to each one of the elders, to each one of you, and to each one of our guides that was here guiding this beautiful activation.
See you on the next one. That was absolutely beautiful and powerful. I feel amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.